Oscar Cluff and Trey Kaufman-Renn. Amen. I'll go ahead.
Omer, how more comfortable are you now with this team and the ball? It seems like tonight you really had the feel for the game and bring the ball up and all that. How comfortable are you now?
I'm just getting comfortable each day. I know I have the best group of guys and coaches that I could ask for. From day one here, everybody being so helpful, I would say. Of course, I'm doing whatever I can, but most of the job, I would say, are for the team and for the coaches.
Trey, your bench scores 31 points today. Just that kind of production out of those guys, what does it do for you?
I think it's really expected. We have great players coming off the bench. Obviously it makes us a really, really good basketball team. When the starters can come out and the bench crew can come in and we go up even more points. That's what you want to see.
Oscar, last week there were a lot of conversations about when the rebounding was going to get going. Now 2 games with Trey back, it's been pretty dominant. Just how have you been feeling out there? Are you feeling the effects of having him on the court with you, and how has that galvanized the rebounding?
Oh, for sure. He's such a dominant player, and he brings in a lot of attention to himself. So that really builds my level of confidence, so that I know that he's there. So if I do my job, he's going to do his job, and I just been feeding off that.
For Omer, how do you kind of view your role when you come into the first half for Braden? You seem like you're in full green light mode.
Can you repeat?
How do you view your role when you come in for Braden in the first half? Oftentimes freshmen kind of fit in and not make mistakes, but you seem like you're in full green light mode in terms of aggressiveness in those ball screens. Are you just trying to make it like there's no drop off from Braden, or what's kind of your mindset there?
I'm just trying to play basketball, to play my game. I think we have a great group of guys. Every single player on our team can draw attention. I'm just trying to get my open shots and try to make everybody's job better. If it means shooting 1 shot in 20 minutes, if it means shooting 5 shots, I'm just trying to play basketball and trying to play winning basketball for the team.
Trey, this is Matt's 500th victory as a head coach, and I know he's probably not big on milestones maybe, but just growing up in Indiana, can you kind of elaborate on the model of consistency that he's built here, where you expect to go out and win every single game, and now, to get 500 wins?
I can't say growing up. I didn't know Purdue was a school until high school when I was recruited by him, to be honest with you. So I can't comment on that, but it's been great since I've been here. Coming from high school when, we were always ranked and we were always expected to win, I felt like as soon as I went to college, we've always been ranked top 5 and expected to win every game. So I'm just, glad to join a winning culture.
Omer, Akron's a talented offensive team, and they really went on some streaks today. What did you feel was the key to stringing together stops, especially maybe in that juncture into the first half, start of the second?
I feel like our scouting and our preparation for any game has been really, really good. I think just being aware of details, being aware of positioning and personnel, I think that is, at least for me, it's the main part. And at the end of the day, you get a good defensive possession, and those guys just grabbed every rebound there was. So once we get that, and I think it could be really, really good team, but we gotta stay consistent.
Trey, how is playing next to Oscar and Daniel helping you as a rebounder in terms of the nuts and bolts of creating space and kind of things like that?
I think it really helps. I don't have to guard the 5, so last year I was having to box out somebody who's 50, 60 pounds heavier than me, and going from that and going to where typically I'm going to be bigger than the other 4-man. And then the other thing is I think playing with, really good players, like I don't have to be a constant, like every play I don't have to be involved in as a scorer as much. And so I think the combination of that, I think it allows me to kind of, be able to chase down more loose balls and become a better rebounder. I felt like last year at times, like I had to go into the game and score 25, or if we, just for us to have a chance. Like I don't feel like that's the case now, but with all the guys that we have.
Trey, kind of staying there, you said you were amped for the game last time because you missed the first 2 seasons. How important is and how do you get to the consistency of energy that you've been able to display the first 2 games this season?
I don't know. I mean, that's the key question. I think it's really just like respecting every opponent. I think the coaches did a great job of saying like this is a really good basketball team, and you saw anybody that's watching the game, like it's a really good basketball team. And so when you respect everybody, you're always going to go in with that fear that you have to play really good in order to win. And so I think that kind of is what, at least for me, and I know a lot of the guys, brings a lot of that kind of energy out.
Trey, you just kind of delved into the question I wanted to ask, but I know you can't speak for Braden, but how much is it helping you and him, you think, that you don't have to play every minute, but you also don't have to, be at your max every single possession because you got so many assets around you?
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question for Braden. He's kind of an energizer bunny, so he can play, through anything. He'd probably play another game. But for me, it's just allowed me to, I don't ever feel like I'm conserving energy, but it just allows me to be more effective every time I play. I can get a break, refuel a little bit, and then come back in and give, 110%. So I think it's, it's really helpful.
Omer and Oscar, I'm guessing you didn't know that Purdue was a school when you were in high school either, much like Trey. But can you kind of speak to being new to this and kind of just seeing that winning culture initially just as soon as you got here?
Start?
Yeah.
I'll start.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like Mackie, you can't describe it till you experience it. I think I heard a lot about Purdue before I signed it. Here, and that has been way beyond my expectations, and I expected a really good thing. Coach Painter, all the coaching stuff, and all the teammates. There is competitive and winning environment every single day. I'm just glad I'm part of it.
Yeah, Mackie, the paint crew, just the whole thing, the whole culture around it is just unbelievable to a point. When I walk in at 12 o'clock in the day and I see people waiting to get in and watch the game, it's unreal. It's nothing I've ever seen before, something you can't really describe. So shout out to paint crew and all the fans.
Anything else? Thank you, guys.